This video is brought to you live from the Hong Kong Football Festival here at Kai Tak Sports Park. This is the city's newest hub for sports and entertainment events. We've had the rugby here, we've had Coldplay here, now it's Liverpool and AC Milan. We've been at the centre of culture and world-class football. It's East versus West, it's global fans, a buzzing neighbourhood and the greatest energy across the city. Speaking of energy, Liverpool and Alisson are out now. A massive thank you once more to the Hong Kong Tourism Board. Right guys, welcome back to the Kop TV. I know when we had Dan on the other day in the comments, everyone was saying they love the collaborations between the Kop TV and the Red Men. And we've got another one for you, Dan and Chloe here with me. A 4-2 loss. I mean, on the optics, it's not a great look, is it? But does it actually matter at all?
Listen, I'm reticent to say it doesn't matter and just write it off completely. Clearly it matters. The players, you don't want to lose any game of football. They're competitive people. You don't lose anything, you know what I mean? So there's definitely, it will sting a little bit on the coach now, but it won't take them long to get over it at the same time. Ultimately, it is about fitness. It is about building up the rhythm and getting minutes in legs and what have you. We've seen by the sheer amount of changes that were made once again. I think it was 9 at half-time. Tyler Morton goes off, comes back on.
Rolling subs, it's like Sunday League.
I mean, we didn't use the rolling subs option anywhere near as much as AC Milan did, but yeah, you could tell from the team we put out, from the people that weren't involved tonight, a couple of controversial ones along the way in that as well. But yeah, Arne Slot wasn't taking it super seriously, but again, losing just isn't nice.
Yeah, Chloe, the first 3 goals Liverpool conceded were all counter-attacks. I mean, you know, it was against the run of play, their first goal. Obviously, Szoboszlai, great finish to equalise. But does that worry you? And again, I know Arne Slot said 7 major or, you know, top players are missing tonight. Does that worry you at all in terms of the way we conceded the first? I mean, the 4th goal was, you know, pretty poor to concede as well.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't think the sharpness was there, and maybe we should expect that, but, you know, we are not far from the season start, and I think people look at Crystal Palace as that game. You've got one more game out of this in Japan next week, and then it really is down to business. It is the business start of the season, so it wasn't great viewing. It was quite worrying to look at, but also at the same time, you know, you had Stevenson at right back, which I actually didn't think he did bad at all. Thought he put himself about. Virg looked a little bit off it, but once again, sharpness. Hopefully that'll come over the next couple of weeks. And yeah, we just needed a bit more organisation. But like you said there, I thought, you know, you're missing the likes of Maka in midfield.
Who we haven't seen yet at all.
No, hopefully we'll see next week. You know, Florian Wirtz in that number 9 role. It wasn't great defensively, but at the same time, I'm reluctant to really have a go at anyone because, you know, it's pre-season and I'm pretty sure they'll hopefully be working on that now.
Yeah, when you look at the style of play that Liverpool used tonight, it was a slightly different formation. Arne Slot obviously tonight battered away questions about Luis Diaz's future, Darwin Núñez's future as well. I mean, have they, do you reckon, played their last games for Liverpool?
I think Luis Diaz may well have done, if I'm being honest. The sense I got from being in that press conference a moment ago was that I'm not going to stand here and say he was at the end of his tether with Luis Diaz, or he was sort of writing him off as Liverpool career over, but I got the sense that he wasn't enamoured with the way Luis Diaz has handled it. It might just be the case that there's so much noise and speculation around him that he's done him a favour by taking him out of the limelight a little bit, and he's actually had a conversation with him, and it's sort of like a mutual agreement that he hasn't played tonight. But I wasn't overly convinced by what he said about Diaz, if I'm being honest. The Darwin Núñez one, I think he said he had a minor injury going on. Whether he's just saying that and whether there's any truth in that, we're not quite sure. But yeah, I think there's so much noise around Diaz. Obviously, we know Bayern Munich are really, really keen. We know they've had one bid, they're sort of anticipating a second bid. You often say with transfers, no smoke without fire. There's been a lot of smoke about Luis Diaz for a long old time now, and I think we could well be seeing the final days of his Liverpool time.
It's a shame that, because I still think there's still so much to give, but obviously it's rumoured that the club don't want to obviously put that new contract down, the money on the table. Chloe, what positives can we take from this Hong Kong tour? I mean, we've been very lucky to be in the press conferences, in the mixed zones, in the open training. That's the question I asked Virgil. What are the positives? You mentioned Rio was one of them. What do you think the
Funny you say
are?
that, because that was literally where I was about to start. I think since he joined the club, I think we all knew that we had maybe a superstar on our hands, but he just needed to kind of gain focus on maybe his end goal and what he does with the ball. It felt like he was beating the lads and then deciding to go back and beat them again for fun at times when he didn't really need to. Now he's got laser focus. He beats a man and he looks to pass it
like
off.
Today.
Yeah, he looks to pass it off, or he looks to get a shot away. He's very, very sharp. He's very dangerous and scary to come up against. And he walked past me, and I really wanted to ask him a question, because honestly, I hope he felt the crowd, because him inside the stadium, whenever he was on that ball, this crowd made noise. They were excited to watch him play football, and those are the type of players that you really want to watch at your football club, the ones that get you off your seat, and he definitely has done that today, and hopefully will do it in the future. But yeah, I think he's improved and developed so much in so little time since he joined us, and that's fair play to the club. So when she nearly walked in the shot,
yeah, he's
nearly elbowed someone.
Yeah, no, he's very good at his job.
Yeah, I think that's fair play to the club, fair play to him.
Mio, by the way, just quickly on Mio, I
half my age.
It's frightening. Honestly, it's frightening. Like everything Chloe said, absolutely spot on, and the end product and what the decision making when he gets to that moment is getting better and better all the time. But I've seen him pretty much since day one when he was at Liverpool, because I go and watch the academy a lot. And there was clearly something very special there, clearly something very raw there, and how he's come on in the past 12 months is outstanding, and tonight was another example of it. And it seems to be that every time he takes the field from a first team perspective now, he's more confident and he's getting better and better. Doesn't matter who he's playing against, doesn't matter who he's playing alongside, he belongs there almost already. It's frightening.
It is frightening. Yeah, I mean, listen, we lost 4-2, not the best result in the world, but again, Japan next week, which is probably more of an exhibition game than this is. This is obviously the first Standard Chartered Trophy, the Hong Kong Football Festival. You guys will be at that.
Was there a trophy lift?
Yeah, well,
I didn't see it.
I don't know.
Wasn't involved in that bit. I didn't see it. I didn't see the Hendo shuffle from the Milan side. No, it didn't exist. Didn't happen. Obviously, it just didn't happen. We never saw it. And also, just on Rio, before we wrap it up, how many? I wanted to ask Arna this, like in terms of minutes he can get if Luis Diaz does leave. Maybe those minutes go up, or are they still looking to bring in someone?
It's funny, because I'm one of his biggest fans, as you can probably tell. Like literally, found a member of his fan club. But every time I wax lyrical about him all the time whenever I get the opportunity. But then someone asks a question like that, and I go, "Oh, he's 16." You know what I mean? Like he's so young, and it clearly, there's 16-year-olds out there who've been given opportunities to play a lot, and they thrive. You know what I mean? But I think Liverpool will err on the side of caution when it comes to Rio, because he's so talented. You don't want to big him up too soon, overhype him, get expectations too far. Because that was one of my questions in there. Had I not been able to ask the first two, if somebody had had him already.
Rafael, right past us. Could he join Liverpool?
Yeah. Left winger. Speaking of left wingers, there you go. Yeah.
Some set of teeth on him, by the way.
Yeah,
he's got the Bobby Firmino's there.
What a player, Barry. He's a good player.
Great goal. Great goal. Great goal.
Someone speaking of elbows. No, but. Yeah, I think Liverpool will be cautious with him, to be honest with you, because again, supremely talented, but Liverpool aren't the type to rush somebody in. If they feel he's ready for it and he's mature enough and he's, physically and mentally, capable, then I'm sure they'll go for it. But someone else just ran across it. Where was the cameraman there, mate?
Come on, mate, stick a leg out.
But no, I don't foresee it personally. I think they're going to the market.
Yeah. Listen, Chloe and Dan, as always.
I don't remember any.
Do you know what?
Game,
so I remember Somerside's goal, Gakpo's header. But do you know what? In terms of being out here with you, we went for dinner last night in the absolute pouring rain. Went to an event. It's just been great. It's been so cool honestly, to see you guys out here.
What a place.
Yeah.
What a place. It's been amazing. We're obviously off to Tokyo tomorrow now, but we've been really, really fortunate to be here for the past 6 days. It's been boss. Yeah, it has.
All right, well, listen, they're going to Japan. I'm coming back home tomorrow. So once again, Chloe, Dan, go and follow the Red Men. More behind-the-scenes content coming on their channel. Smash that like button, get your comments in. What did you think of the game tonight? And subscribe if you haven't already. Cheers.